Hello, JP here, and whoever is following, some guys are doing this, some guys not. Uh, Maybe you know I left Cebu city some days ago, and I'm now in Iloilo city, and I try to compare it a little bit. Cebu City, I was living in the IT park, and this was really nice. I have really to say this for 6 months. It was great. It was super. IT park. I know that IT park is so the high class area from Cebu City. I drove a lot in Cebu City with my car, and I know there are other areas which one are not nice, but also other areas which one are also very nice. And now I'm here in Iloilo, some days already, and I'm in the river district. Also this is north of the river, and riverside or boardwalk or esplanade, how we're calling it here. And it's a beautiful area, absolutely beautiful. Where I am, there are a lot of hotels, a lot of restaurants, and I made several videos on my page. Lots of entertainment is going on. Live bands are playing. It's great. It's absolutely great. So I'm not complaining about this area here. It's really good. Yeah, even on weekdays, there's every day is action. Yeah, today is Tuesday, and I just came in, and everything is nicely illuminated. People are on the streets, music everywhere, and people running around, and it's really super. It's a really good area and a good hotel that I have. But when I think about Iloilo, what I explored in the last days, there's one big difference from Ilo to Cebu city. These are the people. And I'm not talking it's from expats or whatever. In Cebu city, the Filipino people, they was extreme friendly. Yeah, I remember when I entered the 7-Eleven, good morning, sir, good afternoon, sir, good evening, sir, or whatever. They made you very welcoming. Again, I'm talking now from IT park. Yeah, they make you very welcoming. Yeah, a smile, a joke, a small talk. And stuff like that. And also on the street, some Filipinos say, hi, how are you? Or hi, hello, sir, or morning, sir, or something like that. You never saw those people, but so, and you react certainly then on the same way. Here in Ilo, I have to, or I recognized, this is everything a little bit unpersonal. Sometimes I have to say, I have this feeling they watch you a little bit like, what the heck he is doing here? Yeah, and this feeling I didn't have in Cebu City, opposite. So, and again, it's my personal observation. Yeah, other people will probably say something else, but this is my opinion. And this I recognized. Yeah, also in the morning when I order a coffee, yeah, I know it from Cebu. Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you? Yeah, and blah blah blah. Here, no one is greeting you, even if you for days or every morning you're coming in. It's always the same person. They just watch you when you want. So this is something that I recognized after the first days here, and this is gives me a little bit a silly feeling. Now this is maybe you guys know I'm from Canada. Yeah, in Canada I had the same. Now you are so a Mr. No, it doesn't exist. Yeah, and then in Cebu it was so nice, and here is this again, so no greetings, no nothing. And that's a big difference, yeah, for me. Then what I recognize, is the streets are big, at least the main streets. The walkways are large. What is nice, it is clean, yes, at least in this main areas. I'm not talking it's here from this outside areas. In this main areas, it's very clean. But there are two things I have to say, especially in this IT park area. Certainly everything was in walking distance. Here, nothing is basically in walking distance. It's this district, this riverside district where I am, yeah, the things in walking district, yeah, you guys know what I want to say, but as soon as you are leaving this district, you cannot walk. You can, but who has fun to walk 30 minutes in the hot sun, to reach Jollibees or whatever, and so fortunately I have a car, but at Cebu I was walking. I barely used the car, and here in the morning the first one what I take is a car. Also the distances, if you want to go somewhere, and if it's only for grocery shopping, without a car, you are screwed. Certainly you can take trikes or whatever, but or a Grab, but they are not waiting on the street for you. So you have to waiting on the street, and then hopefully somebody stops for you. This is also something, but again, in comparison, no? I'm not saying bad words about Ilo, I just compared. And this is definitely one thing. And the other thing is, what is somehow funny, I don't see garbage bins here. So, if you stop at a 7-Eleven, you pick up a cold Coke, you walk, you have your Coke in your hand, and you're looking for a garbage bin. There's no garbage bin. Yeah, so you're carrying an empty can of Coke the whole time, or whatever you're carrying, yeah, and there are no garbage bins. Even not in front of shopping malls, restaurants, even not at McDonald's. Yeah, and this is crazy. But again, funny-wise, it's clean. So I don't know what the people here doing with their garbage. They put it in their pockets or whatever, I don't know, carrying it home. But this is something that I recognize. I don't see garbage bins here, nowhere. Yeah, this is also a little bit crazy. Traffic-wise, because I'm a car driver, traffic-wise, I must say the streets are very, very good. It's sometimes 3-4 lanes in one direction. This is actually very well described where you have to go, where not. Yeah, but what I also recognized, what I didn't recognize in Cebu, you have here really speed limits, and sometimes it goes down. Yeah, Mega World Boulevard is a famous street. Yeah, it goes down to 30 kilometers. Yeah, and certainly indeed, police guys are standing there with cameras and doing speed checks. Yeah, so, and traffic lights, are way more in Ilo than in Cebu city, but sometimes they are so silly placed that you don't see them. Sometimes they're on the side, sometimes they're hanging at the top, sometimes they are barely visible. Yeah, so, and this is also what I recognized. Again, car driving. Yeah, I went to the Gaisano market for groceries, and you have really to, you have first to drive in the opposite direction, then to make a U-turn, then drive a half-kilometer backwards, and then you see, there is a market, and then you are going left, because this is the only access road. So, what happened? A traffic officer on a motorbike came behind me, stopped me, and said, "You cannot go to the left." I said, "Listen, my Google Maps said to me, go to the left." And I saw it in the map, because I always watch before I drive at home. This is the only access road to the Gaisano. It's a dead end. So I had to go to the left, otherwise I cannot access this. And he was talking, yeah, you have first to go up to, he said, Jollibee's, and then to make a U-turn. Wait a minute. But then I would end up exactly at the same point. No, blah, 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 blah. So, good. He wanted to give me a traffic ticket. Told him, come on, yeah, just the first day in Iloilo. He was smiling, so he saw a deal. He made a deal, 500 peso, that's the job. And I was happy, he was happy. But then I watched it again on the map, and this is so creepy, tricky. I really had to drive away from the Gaisano Mall, really away. There's only one access street, but I cannot access from right, not from left, sondern only from straight. What is total crazy, because when I turned left, where I had no permission to turn left, that was so a service road. So there was no traffic. There was absolutely no traffic. There was not a problem. Yeah, I would not block anything. Yeah, so, and there, I have to say that there's no sense behind this. This is creepy, crazy. Good. What else? Let's say the ferry port, the Roro port, seems to be very good and very well organized. I like it. It's large, and they had different things. It's very good, but they built it up. It seems so. They built it up in the past. So many roundabouts on the street here in Iloilo. What Google Maps don't know, or Google Maps is not updated, or whatever, I don't know. So don't trust Google Maps when you're driving Iloilo. Yeah, you are lost. You are absolutely lost. And I drove on areas where I barely found back to my hotel. Yeah, so, and here are a lot of roundabouts. Actually, I like roundabouts if it's easy, but if they are not on Google Maps, then you are screwed. You are really screwed. So what else is different? Iloilo, again, this is really the distance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I have a car. Yeah, and so without car, I think I would leave Ilo. On the other hand, In this car I will leave Ilo, just wait that Steli comes back on 12, and then we're leaving Ilo and going up north and checking this area out. So this is all my first impression after some days from Iloilo city. It's a nice city, it's a modern city, yeah, and but is this the heaven on earth? I would say no, it's not. So that was it. Don't want to make the video too long. Okay, thanks for watching. There are way more things to come, yeah, and have a good one.